Big Ange, disappointing result for you tonight.
Did I tell you it was a disappointing result? If you try to get me, is it a get you moment, mate? I know what the result was. Was it disappointing? Did I tell you it was disappointing?
Well, it's another loss now, 16 defeats this season. Can you remain in your job much longer?
It's funny you say that actually, because I'm thinking about diversifying at the moment, and I'm actually doing a promotion for Lyle and Scott because I'm probably going to be out the job. So you can win a free polo, mate, if you predict the Manchester derby. Perfect prediction, mate. You get the free polo, but on my job, I'm fine, mate. Everyone's happy with me here, mate, because I'm still going to win big trophies, mate. Win a trophy my second season.
One last thing, Ange. I'm going to pass you a picture of somebody. We still can't locate this person. Do you have any idea who this is?
Not going to lie to you, mate. He looks like a malnourished Skepta. Looks like, I don't know who this is, mate. I'm looking at this again, mate. What's his name?
Expressions.
Expressions, yeah. Well, he's not really expressing himself in this picture, mate. Don't believe he's an icon at all, mate. Look at his legs, mate. Looks like, I don't know, mate. Smaller leg Wilder, mate. Like, it's embarrassing, mate, at the end of the day, but I heard is he kidnapped?
He's kidnapped.
Okay, well, what's wrong? What do they want? What's their demands, mate?
Their demands is that you win a trophy for Tottenham and they'll set him free.
Well, just best of wishes to his family, mate. Good luck to them. He's a great guy, great boy. Hope his channel's still going to continue. Hope someone can take over and rebrand it.
Hi and welcome along to the Best of Enemies, brought to you today by Lyle and Scott. And today, people, this is big. Your chance to win a free Lyle and Scott polo shirt.
Jeez!
All you got to do is predict the correct result for the Manchester Derby.
Are you telling me the truth?
I'm telling you the truth. Predict the right result for the Manchester Derby and a fresh new polo just to add to your collection. Perfect for the weather that we're getting, which has been nice over here in the UK as it's getting warmer. It's getting lighter.
That's a good colour
right?
in you, you know.
It is a nice colour, isn't it?
Colour in you,
right?
bro.
Perfect addition for your spring-summer fit. A free polo. Predict the right score. They're going to be gifting up to 20 people today who predict the correct scores. So now is your chance to get involved. Just click the link in the description in the box below. Sign up. Enter your prediction into the form. It's super quick and easy. And you could be getting a brand new Lyle and Scott polo shirt.
We're going to do this!
That's what they're saying right now as they sign up and they give their predictions. That's what they're doing right now.
This guy is an absolute disgrace. He's not here again.
Yes.
Tottenham have lost, right? This man, holiday after holiday
He's
after
back in the
holiday.
country. Did you see his April Fool's post as well?
You know what? I have to admit, right? I messaged him and I said to him, right, it got me.
Yeah.
It got me because what it is, right? I was on Instagram and I saw his post.
Yeah.
Huh? And then I was like, and then I was like, you know, like the Jamaican kicks in.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, where they? What's going? Imagine this man. After all these years, right?
He's gonna go out like this.
He's gone away and he's got something big now. And now I'm just dump a man like this. I said, let me just ring up this little go. And then I thought, hold on a minute. It's like April the 1st. I messaged him. I go, you got me, man. He's there laughing.
No, I haven't even spoken to him yet, and I was trying to call him about that. I tried to call him yesterday because obviously he's back in the country. He didn't answer my call because he thinks I was calling him about his team losing. I just wanted to check in on a real, like, I hope you're still going to be at work.
I didn't want to check in. I just wanted to cuss him off. You know what I mean? But don't worry, man. He's going to be coming back. But you know what, people?
Yes.
We brought in an able deputy, an able substitution.
Yes.
Right, for this guy.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for...
Hold on. I got to play it so they get a vibe.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Round of applause, you know. Hey! The legend himself.
That's not really lucky.
Clock ends.
Hey,
Clock ends. Go ahead, make your way round, bro.
Hurry up, then.
Thank you very
Look how
much.
this man's
Why are you
just
doing
like,
a slow motion walking, bro?
Thank you very much.
As slow as you guys in the title charge, bro.
No, I'm slow because because when I cuss you, it's gonna be fast.
No,
That's
because
why.
you guys have been slow. I'm
That's
so
why.
happy you're
That's
here, bro.
why.
I'm
That's
so
why.
happy
But
you're
thank you
here,
very
bro.
much
Yes.
for inviting me onto the show. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm very honoured and humbled and
Yes.
appreciate being here. Do I have to sit?
You
look
do I-
good.
do I
Hey, you
have
look
to-
slick
thank
in
you.
the
look
line and
good,
Scott,
yeah,
man.
you're lying.
So do you two. Do I have to sit next to a Manchester United fan though?
Oh, this is. You know, I'm really happy you're
the
here,
only
bro.
You're an
problem.
absolute disgrace.
Do you know what I
You're
want to
cheap.
say to you? Yeah,
Whatever you could say to me, I hope it starts with you fix your leaking roof.
I've got. We fixed
Has
that.
it started? You fixed
We
it.
fixed that. Yeah.
Oh, so
Have
you
you seen our new stadium?
so
So
you-
getting the new tent that we're building
Okay.
with the ring.
Okay. So you fixed Marcus then.
Yeah.
Because Marcus needs to be smashing it somewhere else. You think?
You
Hey, wait a minute.
Who the hell does he
Wait,
think he is?
Wait, bit of peace. I want you to press that
Yes.
button again that you just pressed.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're
Yeah.
a cheat.
Yes.
Press it again.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Because you know what, right? You just said to him, you're glad he's here, you want to talk to him and stuff like that, right?
you.
But press it again.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
He tried to start.
I'm starting with you first. Because you are an absolute disgrace. Before you open your mouth
Yes.
and say anything,
Yes.
you need to address
Yes.
what, bro.
What?
Nottingham Forest last week, you sat here and you said you're definitely going to win that
Yes,
game, right?
yes.
You're going to win, right?
yes.
But you weren't banking on your ex-player, Usain Alanga.
Nah, you say
Usain Alanga, Bridget.
Usain
The man burnt up the whole thing. You know, like they do them races on the street.
Yeah.
You know them
Yes.
street races where they
Yes.
do the sprint like that.
Yeah.
That's
It
what he
was
was
bad.
like. But he had the ball at his foot.
It was bad.
He just went
Do you know what? I want to.
right, Garnacho.
Oh,
Right?
here you go. Keep
Yo,
going.
he needs to eat more steak, bro. You know, man's from Argentina.
Why are you
bro.
blaming Garnacho? There's no
Because
way
he tried to
Garnacho-
put a tackle and just
But
bounced
Dougie
him
was
off.
there as well. He couldn't get there. We gave him. He's just fast. The guy done what? He done 85 meters in 9 seconds.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. How are we gonna cope with that? Now, I'm
Listen, the
disappointed.
thing is, right,
Here we go again.
everybody that leaves your club, like Ty just said,
Like
Rashford,
Arsenal.
Rashford,
All right,
banging
Henry,
in the goals,
Danny
right?
Welbeck.
Fabregas,
Danny
Right.
Welbeck.
Ashley Cole.
Forget about Arsenal
Danny
for a
Welbeck.
minute,
We
right?
can do this. We can.
Danny
do
I'm
this.
Welbeck.
talking
We
about-
can play,
So
we
what
can play these
so what
games.
about Danny?
Wait.
Didn't Danny knock
What
out
about
Everton?
hey? What about
Didn't
this?
Danny knock out
Hey,
Everton?
what about that play that you were
Ty,
cussing? You were cussing.
don't
the
make him
Newcastle
deflect
fans.
off things,
You
right?
were
Yo,
cussing
that
the
right.
Newcastle fans,
Ty,
and then one of your
give me a
players have
second.
already gone. Will
Don't-
it, bro? What
don't-
about him?
Don't let him
I
deflect,
picked
right?
up Joe.
Oh,
I said,
but-
well
But
done.
he had to go. He had to leave to go to a
He
great
was
club.
surplus to
He had to go to a
requirements.
great
No, he
club.
hasn't got to
He had to
great-
go to a great
Ty,
club.
hold
He
on.
hasn't got to great
In
club.
recent times,
And they
though,
hiding us.
In
Rashford,
recent times, bro.
I didn't hide on us.
Had
I
they
knew
won
Newcastle
more than
hide.
you? Had
Hold
they
on.
won more than you?
I
in
knew
last-
Newcastle
Had
hide
they
on
won
us.
more than you in the last 2 years?
Hold on. I knew
Had they
Newcastle-
won more than you in the
Okay,
last
so
2
you
years?
don't answer.
Had they?
I knew Newcastle hiding
Had they
us.
won more than you?
I knew Newcastle hiding us.
They're not.
wait a
Had they
second,
won-
wait
I
a
know first hiding
second.
you.
Had they won more than you?
I know I'm first hiding you. I Aston Villa hiding you. What are you talking about?
I don't know if you can sit here.
Yeah, of course.
Rashford,
Marcus, yeah.
Alanga,
Alanga.
Yes.
even Anthony.
Yes.
All these men are leaving.
What about Sancho?
And
Why
then-
did you leave out
no, no.
Sancho?
Yeah, leave Sancho out.
Oh my God!
But even
He started
Sancho,
off well.
but even Sancho, they
yeah.
won yesterday, right? What's happening? What's going on with United?
Someone
man?
said Sancho gave up. This is not my joke, by the way, so I don't want to teeth it. Again,
Mm-hmm.
credit to the person that said it. They said that he's given up shots on target for Lent.
That's harsh, man. That's very.
That's a good one.
That's
a good one.
First goal, Boxing Day, innit? Or he just likes to connect. It's just religious Sancho, bro. Freedom
But
fighter.
I mean, United, man, another
Right, let's
defeat.
talk about my
It's that 13 defeats
13
this season
defeats
in the
is-
league.
It's crazy. We are worried. We are like, it's dark times, and I've made a declaration. I'm giving a take right now. If I'm giving up on 2 players, if they don't outscore your guy Moreno, if Rasmus Højlund and Xerxes end up overall, if they get less goals, they need to go.
Dan Mikel.
Because he's a 6. I'm hearing he's a 6 or an 8.
Yeah. He's got
There's
more. He's
no
got more goals than
way.
both of them now.
No, he hasn't. They're still just like
Hold on,
all
wait a
around.
minute.
Not Premier League. Not Premier League.
What?
All
In the Premier
around.
League? Wait a minute.
All around, bro.
In the Premier League, Mikel Marino's got more goals
That's
than,
what I'm saying.
than
I said
Rasmus
all
Højlund.
around, mate.
What do you mean all around?
All
I said
around.
all competitions. All competitions.
Right,
All
press it again.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
So what? To try to help
All-
these man,
all
to try to. Hold on,
competitions.
wait a minute.
Yes.
So you're telling me to try to help out your two strikers in this competition?
Hold on,
right?
one's a
You're
9.5.
You're bringing it into all competitions
All competitions.
because Marino has got more goals
All
than
comps,
both of them in the Premier
And
League.
also, he's not a striker, and he started later than your strikers.
Yeah.
Listen, that's neither here nor there.
No, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
Neither
That's
here
not
nor
his
there.
position.
Listen, end of the day, yeah.
I can't believe it, man.
Bad, man.
And,
Oh
if we,
my
and
God,
guess what?
I can't
And
believe
if we win the Europa, because guess what? It's a big week as well. Yeah, I'm not concentrating on this game. 13 losses, that's bad. Yeah, win the Europa and into Champions League, I don't care.
You know,
I'm at the head table. I've got a seat at the table,
You're at
bro.
the head
I
table.
know you're.
What
I
head
know,
is that?
Hey, listen, yeah.
Where's your head
I
at?
saw a stat the
No.
other day. I saw a stat the other day about the Arsenal, yeah. The most games, was it? They're second most games in Europe, yeah, and to not win the Champions League. What's that about? How do you not feel about that? I couldn't
feel
believe
great,
that.
like
You don't feel great
Invincibles.
about
I
that.
feel gold.
And now you lot doing a dating show.
You're
Oh
an
my
absolute
gosh!
disgrace. You're a
Oh,
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a
that is it.
cheat.
Press that again.
wait!
You're an absolute
That is a
disgrace.
disgrace.
You're a cheat.
That dating
that's
show
quite
thing is an
interesting.
absolute
That's
disgrace.
Pop the
That's
balloon at Arsenal.
That's interesting.
Oh my God! Pop the balloon at Arsenal. That's what they're
I
doing.
don't know if
No,
that's- I don't know if it's called that. I
no,
don't know if it's called that.
it's not. Don't worry.
Okay.
I know
I
you're
was
thinking
gonna say,
about.
no.
Nah, because
I know it's not
was
called
talking
that.
to young uncle there. No, but listen.
The rumours are Ty's going to be on it.
Ty, you
The
gonna be
only
on it?
rumours I
Ty.
know is I heard a rumour by Banana Rama and rumours by the Titan
But you
Social
said
Club.
you wanted to date a Spurs. You wanted to date not a Spurs fan. You
I
said
never
you
said
wanted to
that.
date an Arsenal fan. You said it will be more like optimum, like for your just dating
No,
life and family life.
no, I said it would be easier, isn't it? It'd be easier if you
So
got a thing
how
on it.
can Arsenal create a dating show and you not be on it?
Why should I be on it? I'd be on it if I'm single, innit?
Oh, see, you got babes.
So I'm not saying anything.
Oh my God!
I'm not saying anything.
Wait,
I'm not saying anything.
bro.
I'm not saying anything.
What?
I'm not saying anything. But you know what I mean? So,
What?
so
So who's this girl then?
He's outside. yeah, look.
Oh, that.
Hey, you found love.
So what?
what?
So,
We
so-
found love. We had a Calvin Harris.
Don't
Very good,
try
very
it,
good.
bro.
Very
No,
good,
no.
very good.
So
wait,
no,
wait,
hold
wait.
on. It's
dating
so weird.
someone
The
at
day,
the Arsenal.
the day we found love, 911. Very, very good. Very good.
That's why-
That's
see,
why he's not available. That's why he's not even in merch today.
You see, I come Chris up,
Lyland
Lyland Scott and everything like that. Hey,
The first time I've seen him in Arsenal clothes, bro.
It's not match day, though, is it?
What? Repeat that. What do you mean? It's not.
Hey,
not
yo,
match
no,
day.
it's true though. He's looking fresh today.
You're
you know.
looking
Thank you, so you
fresh.
too.
You see how he
No,
just
but
spin
when
like
you
he's
say
like
match
Thank
day,
to Lyland Scott.
Do
Thank you to Lyland
So
Scott.
you only wear Arsenal stuff on match day?
And special occasions. Like when we're in the league at Old Trafford.
This guy is.
If you got married, right,
That's
would you wear that Arsenal stuff? Would you have an Arsenal themed wedding?
We'll have an Arsenal female. Listen, everything will be Arsenal in the marriage. I'll be kicking the ball up. I saw one time that was some man, right?
If we walk down the aisle, with Arsenal match,
Listen, I'll be kicking up the ball because I saw some man on a channel which I won't name. And he was kicking the ball up on his wedding. The groom was kicking his ball up when he's gone up the aisle. And some woman, which I won't name.
You're not good enough to do kick ups down the aisle.
No, it's all right. I just think of Manchester United. I'll be fine. Kicking them up football time.
Oh my God!
Hey, listen. Obviously, so you lost the game.
guy,
So
yeah,
let's
man.
get back
I'm
on.
not.
Let's just actually before I get onto the Manchester derby, we do need to talk about Spurs, right?
No, but we can
mean-
finish with my team. We need
All right,
to
all right.
finish. Let's have some parliamentary proceedings here.
Parliamentary,
We're
I
rubbish.
like that.
We're rubbish at the moment, and it's dark, and we're praying for better times to come, and all it's Europa or bust.
That won't be an easy game, Leon. Not
Oh,
bad.
We
Nah,
got
Lacazette.
Alexander, big up Alexander.
again another player that had to leave Arsenal to just
To what? To
enjoy
knock out
himself.
Manchester United?
Enjoy
To
himself.
knock out Manchester United. Or enjoy himself by knocking you out.
Enjoy himself.
Ainsley
We'll get
Maitland
to your
Niles as
team.
well.
Ainsley as well,
He's
yes,
at Leon
yes.
as well.
So
You get to our team, yeah.
Ooh, they're going to
Okay.
be pumped, man.
they're gonna be-
Ainsley, big up, mate. Good luck, Ainsley Alexander.
They've
Good luck.
got a few good players at Leon, you know.
Yeah,
It won't be.
If you it's not going to be easy, but I think it will be easier than your game.
Oh, right. So we
Yeah, it
played
will
then,
be.
have we?
Hold on, I'm just saying.
Have we played?
I'm just saying.
Have we played?
We'll get to that section.
Okay, because
let's talk about
because
Spurs.
as far as I know, you're not in the Champions League, are you? So
Could be.
okay, but you're not. So
mate.
you're
Let's
not.
let's talk about that Spurs, right? Big Ange,
It's really
right?
bad.
Big Ange has now lost 16
Wow.
games
Wow, that's incredible.
this season.
That's
How
a
is he
lot.
still in a job? And then he's lost the fans because
Oh,
he
has
took
he
off
though?
Bergveld yesterday. And when he took off Bergveld, right, and the fans were singing to him, you don't know what you're
Don't know
doing.
what
Which is a bit harsh.
He brought Sarr on. Sarr scored that goal, but the
Yeah.
goal, he cupped his ears to the fans as if to say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Someone said he's got
Only
ear
for the
infection.
goal to be disallowed, right? You know, and
I
he's
think,
just arguing
again,
with fans all the time.
I want to clear this up. Someone did say he has an ear infection, and it was just a reaction to that. So
As we saw earlier in his presser.
As we saw earlier in the presser. So no, on a serious note though, he's wanted to fight the fans for a minute. Remember that one when he was walking in,
Yeah.
and then someone said something, and came back and he gave him the evils.
Yeah,
Like,
the guy only said to him, "What was that?" And he turned around wanting to fight. He wants to fight everyone.
He wants to fight everyone, but then you've got to say some of the decisions are being a bit questionable. Like, I hear the argument. You know when he talks about clear and obvious, and the guy said basically it take them 6 minutes to decide.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
If it's taking 6
But
minutes,
I think
then he's got a point.
I
It's not
think
clear and
that
obvious.
was more because they were checking to see if it was a red card, because the foot was high,
would've
and you know
blew his
because.
gasket.
And I have to say, the referee that won the night before with Tarkowski
Tarkowski.
in the
derby
Merseyside
though,
derby. How was that not a red card?
It's a
I
derby,
mean,
mate.
some of these refereeing decisions
It's
have been
bad.
terrible.
It's bad, but again, Derby, he follows through, but he gets the ball first.
Yeah, he got the ball first.
got the
He
ball
knew what he
first.
was doing, man.
Game's
He was
on,
trying to
mate.
take the player out.
So the PGMOL have come out and said that they mistake. What about Miles' red carding? They've got the guts to say they made a mistake. What about Miles' red card at Wolves?
Yeah, but they
still haven't made it.
No,
they still haven't said it.
They overturned it, didn't they?
Oh.
No, but it doesn't matter. Though. They didn't say it was a
Bro,
mistake.
you
did
got
they?
the player back, bro.
They did not say
Bro,
it was a
you
mistake.
got the player. Let it go, bro.
They did. They didn't act like Natalie
Let it go, man. They overturned
What
it.
a
go.
big mistake. No, but they didn't. Why are they
What,
admitting
they-
it? Why are they not admitting it? Then admit it, then, isn't it?
They
Admit
did.
it. No, but the PHMO didn't admit it though.
This is
They
what-
did.
This is my problem
Miles
with
was
Arsenal
found,
fans.
Miles found innocent by an independent panel, not by the PGMOL.
Oh my god.
So why are they then?
Independent panel that was brought together by the PGM.
So did you hear PGMOL come out and say we made a mistake?
Oh my god.
They're backing Michael Oliver still. This is ridiculous, man. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. It's
You and this
unbelievable.
referee thing needs to change, you know.
He's changed when
That's
they
what
do
I'm
their
hoping
job.
for. You
He
need to
changes
stop,
when
you
they
need
do
to
their
stop
job.
cussing referees, bro.
When
You
they do
need
their
to-
job.
No.
When they do their job.
Do you know it's one of the hardest jobs in football, bro?
Absolutely.
There you go.
So why
you
do
shout at NHS, you never shout at the
That's
referees.
right. I shout at NHS.
When did you shout at the
Because
referees?
they say people's
They
lives.
do hard work.
Why should I?
Helping the country
Okay,
stay together.
okay.
Just imagine we had to get rid of football during COVID.
Okay.
What would the people have done?
Okay, so then
They
what
were
ref-
so important.
Tell me.
Without the
okay,
referees,
okay,
how are we gonna
then.
cope?
So tell me what David Coote did for referees. Go on.
Now you have to.
Okay, okay.
Should
Should I shout his name?
You have to.
Tell me what Mike Riley did, apart from giving you 10 decisions. When you cheated
What
in the
about
battle
when
of
Mikey
Buffet.
Keown attacked GB?
Oh, fantastic.
What about when he GB?
Oh, it's
Yeah, yeah.
fantastic.
Where
What
did-
about when
where's the-
Ruud van Chiemsop kicked Laren in the chest? Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, of course. What about when Ruud van Chiemsop stamped on Ashley's knee in front of the linesman and he gave a
remember
throw in? Okay, well then.
All I remember.
Well then.
I remember.
What about
80s.
Heinzer and Edwin in the head?
This is.
Order.
Your cheek.
Don't ever try me on that, KG. Don't ever try me on that.
I
Don't
forgot
ever
about his
try me
hatred of
on that.
United.
Don't ever try me on that.
I should anyway.
Don't ever try me on that.
Anyway, listen. This
We
weekend,
beat 8-2 though. That's
the
what
Manchester
And we won the
derby.
league at Old Trafford.
Still beat 8-2.
And we won League
You
of
have to do a
Champions.
guard of honor to Liverpool.
And you have to do guard of honor
You
for
lot
us
are the kings
when we
of the
won.
guard of honor. Anyway, order. Go ahead.
Hold on.
You're the kings of the guard of
When-
honor.
so-
That's all you man
so
know.
when do we have to do guard of
Van
honor for
Persie.
Liverpool?
You're doing the guard of
Danny
honor.
Welbeck.
It's coming. It's coming again.
And if he doesn't?
It's good.
We won the league on your ground.
Yeah,
What was Alex
listen.
Ferguson saying?
Listen.
Where was Alex Ferguson?
He moonwalked on
Is
the
it,
ground.
is it true? Is it true that Alex
He moonwalked on your
Ferguson
ground.
wanted to cry?
How we dance at your ground?
Is it?
How many times we danced at your ground?
Okay, you won the
Many
league on our
times.
ground. We won the league
danced at
on your ground.
Yeah.
We won the league on your ground.
What about
We got
Van Persie?
3 of our
What
best
about Van
players.
Persie?
Did he win the league on our ground?
No, he walked.
Oh,
through
so, but did
and
he
you
win
had
the
to
league on
cover
ground?
him.
Did
You
he
had
win
to
the league
cover
on?
him
We won
20
the
times.
league on your ground.
Right. Yeah, man, this is hard work today.
Well, you should have. As soon as you said Ty was here, I said, oh, shit.
The Manchester derby this week, Manchester United versus Manchester City, Sunday, 4:30 kickoff, UK time. Remember that competition, as I said, you can win that polo shirt if you predict the
Yes.
correct result. Click the link
We're
in the
gonna lose.
description, that Lyland Scott polo shirt.
We're going to lose.
Oh,
We're going to lose, man.
you think?
Yeah, well, it's
To be fair to United, they've had a good record, haven't they,
how am I
against the bigger teams. You play well against us,
yeah.
right?
In the cup.
You beat Man City earlier on in the season.
yeah.
You drew to Liverpool. Why
Yeah.
do you think you're going to lose to Man City?
Because we're just,
No Haaland, he's out
Yeah,
until nearly the end of the season.
yeah.
you know what the problem with Man United is? We don't know how to play football.
No, but you
just
know,
don't-
the thing is though, right? What I'll
don't,
say is
man.
this, yeah? When Man United are playing teams that are going to
Big
be
teams.
attacked, so
Yeah.
it's City, we know what they're going to do. They have loads of possession, they're going to
Yeah.
attack you. Arsenal, loads of possession, they're going to attack you. Liverpool, loads of possession, they're going to attack you. what you then do is you sit into a low block.
Yeah, we like
and
that.
then you catch them on the counter.
Yeah, we love
the
that.
thing is, it doesn't work against a team like Forest because that's what they do.
They want to do it.
Yeah.
But against, I think you've got a good chance in this game.
I just don't know, man, because we can't put the ball in the back of the net. That's our biggest issue. Like, we can't score goals. Like, Maguire was a bigger threat than our two strikers.
Yeah,
and
true.
which that lets you understand how things are looking. And I think the main thing is Thursday. I think we might get a draw in this game, but Thursday is where defines our entire season. And it's going to be that way in every Europa game until if we make it to the finals, and that's it.
You think you rest players for that? You can't rest
He's not
players
going to
for
rest
Manchester
anyone. No,
derby.
because he wants to get a rhythm going. But I just don't. I don't know. And now the hard thing that he has to deal with is because he's got options, he has to rotate the squad. But is he going to make the right decision? Sometimes when you haven't got a lot of decisions to make, when the squad chooses itself, not saying it's easier, but then you don't have to second guess yourself. Now we're going to look at his substitutions and say, is that a good one? Like the other day, he took off, who was thriving? He took off Xerxes and Garnacho had a stinker. And then he still left Garnacho on for the whole game. Those kind of subs will not make sense. So we'll see what the manager's on.
You know, you said Sancho. What did you say? He's giving up goals.
Yeah, giving up goals for Lent.
Right. One person who ain't giving up, right?
Yeah.
Garnacho. He hasn't given up shots for Lent. That's for sure. Because that's all he does.
He's wild.
He just shoots. He never passes the ball. He just shoots. He's the greediest player I've ever seen, man.
I don't know what to say about Garnacho, man, because I feel like he's
still
a talent.
raw, isn't he?
I feel like he's a talent, but then now Man United, and it's so difficult because there's a lot of players that play in the system that are not working. So you'll probably say him and Kobe. Now, Garnacho's a wide player. Kobe, does he work in the midfield that we're trying to create? I don't know. Are Man United going to cash in? That's the big question. But then if it doesn't work with Amorim, are we going to Alanga ourselves? And then we're going to see another player in
I think
in a little
Kobe
while.
Mainu goes somewhere, he'll do well. I even
Anyone.
think
Garnacho will do somewhat.
Because Garnacho's, the thing is about Garnacho, I feel it's like there's too much pressure on him at the moment as a very young player to be the best player or almost one of the best players at the club. Whereas if he goes somewhere where he's allowed to take his time and thrive, he probably will. Just before we get into your prediction for the game, let's take a look at last week's Lyland Scott predictions.
Let's go.
In the match prediction chart. I had a good week, man. I had
You
the
had a
exact
great week.
result
Against us?
for Nottingham Forest versus Man United.
I'm at
Went
the bottom
1-0.
of the table.
The exact result for the Arsenal game,
Shouldn't
I
have.
went
We should never
2-1.
conceded.
And the exact result for the Man City game, 2-1. X did well as well. He got the exact result.
Wait, hold on. Go
Oh,
back,
look
go back.
at that.
Go back.
49 points.
No, go back.
Go back
Why has
what?
it said the Arsenal result, you lot won? Why have I got a red? Why have I not got a point for that?
Yeah, you should have got a point.
Nasty work. Let's keep looking at this
'cause you
thing
went
as well.
3-1.
Yeah, nasty. Hold on.
Yeah, only in that one, though. Everything else you got wrong.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Right, everything else you got wrong, right? So if we go to, you got a point for that. Let's go back to it. So I'm on 49 points.
Bottom of the table.
Top of the table. I'm pulling clear now. X on 39, bottom now. KG on 35 points. You've really got to get some good
Let's
predictions
start
this
doing
week.
fraud before we go out.
So bearing that in mind, let's get your Man United
I've
prediction.
got to take it serious. I'm taking it even more serious than I did before.
Manchester Derby, Man United. City.
Manchester Derby, I'm going to go, forget everything I said earlier. I'm going to go with passion. Are we playing at home? Are we at home?
No way.
You're at home.
We're at home.
Old Trafford.
Yeah.
We win the game. 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. I need
I'm
these
going
points.
for, I think it's going to be a draw. I'm going for 1-1.
1-1.
Ty, what are you going for?
I don't know, man. I always want Manchester United to lose in football terms, but
Yep. So continue.
I don't know.
So continue, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we've got a show to do,
see.
you know what I mean? So
Wow.
if you could hurry up, that'd be nice and kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hearing, can we rush you, Ty? We need to get an answer.
0-0 draw.
No, draw.
0-0 draw.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ty.
City United.
Yeah, let's not force it.
Okay. Of course, you'll be up there on last ever Arsenal game at Goodison Park.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
12:30
That's
kickoff.
fortunate, lucky
Everton
for-
versus
yeah.
Arsenal.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Everton have been playing much better under David Moyes.
Yes.
No Gabriel. We know that Gabriel
Wait.
now.
And you don't need to go crazy in this game. You need to be calm.
And that's the thing. The thing about this game is I'm trying to think to myself, he's going to have to leave out some players because we've got the big game against Real Madrid. You've got no Gabriel. Gabriel's out for the season, by the way.
Really?
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, out for the season. Surgery on his hamstring. Another one.
And you got backup players though. Timber could.
Calafiori out. Right?
Calafiori's out as well.
Calafiori's out. Timber got a knock in that game. They reckon he's okay, but I wouldn't play him in this game. I wouldn't risk him because he's too important for that Real Madrid game. Listen, we're not gonna. To me, this is how I look on it. We're not gonna win the league, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I'd rest players in this game.
Do you know who you should play?
Who?
You should play Aiden Heaven. He plays.
He's injured as well, though, isn't he?
But he's injured.
Give me back. Why
He's trying to be funny, isn't
Can
he?
you imagine? He's injured.
Why don't you? Well, if you're lacking a striker, why don't you play Cheetah?
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. All right. So bearing all that in mind, Ty. Bearing all in mind that they might also, I think they are going to rest a few players.
Yeah.
Saka could get a start, and by the way, that was electric the other night when he came on. And he scored the star boy in his first game back after 4 months.
After 7
that was
minutes
electric.
for number 7. Can you imagine?
I
How mad is that?
reckon he'll start the Everton game, but I don't think he'll play all of it.
I wouldn't risk it because if he gets a challenge and then
But he's
you
gonna
start
have
blaming the PG.
But he needs to play. He
Well,
needs to play.
Tarkowski.
He needs minutes.
No, if he
finish
gets
Tarkowski.
I don't know. I don't know.
He will
If that's
Hey,
finish
Tarkowski.
I don't know.
Let me.
Listen, he'll finish
Tarkowski, yeah? Anyhow, you injure anyhow. I see any of them shenanigans I saw the other night. I am personally.
No, guys,
I am personally.
You know it's possible.
Coming up there with the man them.
No, it's possible, guys.
In football
you
terms.
lot
Think it's
can't.
joke.
In football terms. You lot
football terms.
You lot can't afford. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everton are going to play this game.
They're physical.
It's going to be physical.
We're used to that, man.
You have to. I hear you're used to it, but if you lose a player, I don't want to hear Arsenal tears, bro. So your manager has to do the right thing.
What tears?
I don't want to
What
hear
tears?
the
What
way
tears?
Arsenal fans cry about everything that happens, even
Manchester
though
United fans
every other team experiences in football. You lot cry the most.
But our
Okay,
injuries
so
have been horrendous.
Yeah, I'm saying you lot cry the most.
Okay, so every team.
Every
experiences
team
the most.
experiences
Okay,
it
so
in
answer
football.
me this. You tell me another
Spurs
team.
have had more injuries than you.
No. Okay, but wait
No,
for my
listen,
question.
we've had worse
Spurs
injuries.
don't say
wait a
worse
minute,
now,
wait a
and they've
minute.
had more injuries
Wait a
than
minute,
you.
right? We've got
we
Havertz
go.
out for the season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus
Who
out
don't?
for
Jay?
the Wait.
Jesus that didn't do anything.
Out
Who
for the
doesn't?
squad.
Who doesn't?
about
respect-
Jesus that won't do anything that
Wait a
you lot
minute.
wanted gone. Carry on.
Jesus has just hit form for
Carry
us.
on.
He's doing better than Xerxes.
Carry on. Let's go. Jesus that you're all
Carry
cussing.
on, love them
The
folks.
Jesus that you're cussing
Rasmus
before.
rubbish.
Who was
Let's
cussing?
go.
Who was cussing?
Are you telling me
was
Arsenal
cussing?
fans weren't cussing Jesus?
Was I cussing?
You never cuss
Oh,
players.
hey, okay,
I'm
then.
never going to use you as the
But
bar right now.
listen.
Go on.
Havertz out for the season.
Yes.
Jesus out for the season.
Yes.
Odegaard was out for 3 months.
Yep.
Mikel Merino was out for months, dislocated his shoulder even before
Because
he done a
played
madness in his
game,
first training.
Right? Yeah, Gabriel
Okay.
fell on his
Exactly.
shoulder. Gabriel out now for
And
the
that's
season.
itself, that's you lot done it to
Gabriel
yourselves.
out for the
How we
season.
doing?
Oh, look, Gabriel's
How
a
we
new
doing to
injury.
ourselves?
Stop trying to
Wait,
act that,
but he's
bro.
out for the season.
All right, here we go. Carry on.
Takeiro Tomiyasu
That's
been
right.
out all
Tomiyasu.
season. Been
Yes,
out all
Takeiro.
You're
season.
really talking about Tomiyasu?
He's a
Alexander.
very important player for us.
Ricardo,
Zinchenko's was out for about 3-4
Yeah.
months.
Zinchenko. Are you not
yeah.
really pointing?
Right?
Zinchenko.
Ben White. Hold on.
Alexander.
Ben White.
Wait, how do you feel about
Ben
Zinchenko?
Right, let me finish. Ben White. Right.
Zinchenko.
I like Zinchenko.
What?
He's got a job.
Have you-
He does a job.
You will
Right?
never be in a place when you will talk about a player negatively.
Ben-
so you
listen.
don't count in this. Yeah?
Ben White.
He
listen,
knows about
Ben White has
Zinchenko.
missed the majority of this season as well.
Benny
What?
Blanco.
We've had more serious
These are
injuries
not
than
serious
Spurs.
injuries.
And
Only-
with all that,
You had
and with,
two
wait,
serious
wait a
injuries.
minute. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna say three
wait a
now.
minute.
Go
With
on.
all that, right?
Yes.
Still
Right,
second.
we're still second.
Yeah.
And Spurs, they've lost 16
Are you in
games.
a title race? Don't talk about
Right?
second.
So
Are
don't
you in a
compare us
title
to
race?
Tottenham.
Don't talk about second.
Are you in a
Don't
title race?
compare us
Not
to
in a title
Tottenham.
race.
Oh, okay.
Are you in a title race?
Are you in a title
No,
race?
you're not.
Okay.
I answer your.
Oh, you answered my question.
I answered
So
my
why are you
question.
asking me then?
What about your question?
Have you fixed your leaking
Are you
roof?
in a title race?
Have you fixed your leaking roof?
See this guy.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
You
prediction.
never do that for him, you know.
Prediction for that game. Prediction for
Prediction.
that Everton
You're gonna use-
Arsenal.
Everton 0, us 2, hopefully.
He does predicts that every week, man. Like,
What,
Funny enough, it was 1-0
he
last
always says
season.
2-0 all the time.
Last
to
season
Arsenal.
it was 1-0. Leandro scored the
I
winner.
actually think it's going to be a draw.
I'm
I'm not
gonna win.
confident in this game. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
I'm confident.
Where
I'm
you
going with I'm going with Arsenal win.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, no, because you're going to save.
I'm surprised you're going with the Arsenal win.
No, you're
We're gonna save it till we beat Real Madrid as well,
for Real
hopefully.
Madrid. You're saving your.
We'll save to beat Real Madrid.
Where you
hopefully.
going then? Where you going?
You can't wait. Why can't you wait?
Give us your scoreline.
Arsenal 2-1.
All right, let's rattle through some of these other ones.
Yep.
Big game, this one. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. Great game, actually. Great
game.
Villa.
Great game.
You go Villa.
I'm getting. Oh wait, hold on.
Forest
Wait,
second.
Forest.
Villa
Forest
have to win
On
this.
form. On form.
You know what? I'll listen to you and copy whatever you do.
You're going first.
I'm going to change my score as soon as I say
No,
what
you're not.
you say.
You're not able to change the score. Stop
can.
copying me.
I can.
Right, go. What's your score? And whatever you say sticks.
Oh, no. What are you feeling like? How do you feel? I'm going with Forest. With Forest. Counter-attack. It makes sense. Forest win.
What's the score?
Don't know whatever you're going to.
Just say your score, man.
2-1.
2-1. I'll go. Villa have to win this, man. But Forest are so they lock off. I'll go for another draw. I'm going to go.
I want to change
1-1.
my thing to a draw.
They're not changing. Right, Ty?
I'm going for a Nottingham Forest win because I think they do superbly well and they've got
So what, result?
my namesake there as well.
Result?
Villa got PSG.
3-1.
That's it. They got PSG on Wednesday.
Well, 1-0 to Nottingham Forest.
1-0 Nottingham Forest. Okay. I don't think they're rest players though. That game's too, they got to get into the top 4.
Yeah.
Next game we're going to take a look at is, they just took it off the screen. But
Chelsea versus Brentford.
Chelsea
Yes.
versus Brentford.
Yes.
What do you think? That was a big result they got.
But it's
the other
actually
day,
at
you know.
Brentford, so it's
at
Brentford
Brentford,
versus
very
Chelsea
difficult.
really. So Brentford can spring a surprise, but I think
They
Chelsea, big result for them. They're chasing
Jackson
top
back
4.
as well.
Jackson's back. Cole Palmer's back. Yeah, I'll
You
go
know, and
Chelsea
they
win.
outplayed Spurs as well.
Yeah, they did. 2-1 Chelsea.
I was going to say that too.
You like
2-1 Chelsea.
Where you going, Ty?
I'm going 1-0 Brentford.
Okay.
That's just hate.
Fulham versus Liverpool.
Fulham versus Liverpool.
Fulham
Yeah.
have to
Are
bounce back.
the ex-Arsenal players going to do you lot a favour so you can
Hopefully.
get back
There's
into
no
the title
favours to be
race?
done. They've won it already.
Well,
Where
I
you
don't
go?
know. Alex, Emil, Bernd.
What are you thinking? What's your prediction?
Oh, it's after you first, isn't it?
Oh, you go first. Go.
Oh, me. Fulham 2, Liverpool 0. Emil and Alex.
2-0 Fulham.
Yep.
You're an absolute disgrace.
He's so
You're
biased.
cheap.
Where you go?
I'll go with a Liverpool win.
You
2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be 2-1 as well, Liverpool. I think Liverpool win that game.
Good. Good.
Spurs versus Southampton.
If-
I'm going first on this one.
Eddie Howe.
Listen,
they
you know what?
lose.
Let me tell you this.
Oh
right?
my
This
God.
is my shock of the. Well,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's a shock.
Exactly.
Of the weekend.
That's bad, mate. What you're about to do right now is
Let me
disgusting.
back up. This is not bad, mine. I'm going to back this up with
This is
facts.
nasty
Yeah?
work.
Spurs, 16 defeats this season.
They're not getting to 17.
In another season, they could be in an absolute relegation
True,
battle.
true.
But even more damning in that 16 defeats, yeah, they
home.
lost at home to Ipswich
Yes.
Not these guys.
and Leicester.
Yep.
2 teams in that bottom 3, right?
Not these guys.
And I think Leicester at the moment are worse than Southampton. The way Leicester have been playing.
Leicester are bad.
Southampton, last couple, they got a draw against Palace.
Yeah.
They're winning 1-0. Palace scored in the last minute.
Yeah.
Spurs 1, Southampton 2.
That's best of enemies. No, you're out.
Yeah.
You're out
That's
of order.
not bad. Didn't
You're
you just
bang
say-
out of order.
Didn't you just hear what I said?
You are out of order.
The bottom 3, 2 of those teams in the bottom
Bro.
3 have beaten Tottenham
You
at
don't have
home.
to do this. I know the show's best
Leicester,
of enemies. You're
listen,
getting too far.
This is not. I'm backing
They
up with
can't
facts.
lose till they can't
Leicester
lose.
City have taken 4 points off of Spurs this
I hate
season.
when you do this.
Leicester.
You're just
Yeah,
being
you're
bad,
backing
man.
Spurs. You're backing Spurs.
Let's not say it like that. But I'm saying that they're not losing this game at home. Do you want
They
expressions
lost
to
to
lose his
Ipswich
mind?
at home. They lost. He
Do you want
lost his
expressions
mind
to lose-
already.
No, but he's
How do you
coming
think
back.
we can't see him? You think it's just a holiday? He's lost it, man.
Holiday, I like that.
Oh my God!
He's lost it. He's,
No,
he's done.
You're not actually looking at it.
Madonna.
properly.
No, he's done.
Fine. I'll
clocked
catch up
out.
with you. I'll catch up with you. I'm
out.
happy. I'm gonna go Spurs win. Spurs win 3-1. They got their players back.
All right. They had the players back last night.
Yeah, it was different.
Some of them players have been back for weeks now. The player
true.
thing ain't no excuse no more.
Van der Ven's back.
They've still got, listen, they've got players back. They still got the same name.
I hate you.
Where you going?
I'm going 1-0 Southampton.
You lot. Are
And if I could, I would even say Aaron Ramsdale to score, but he's in goal. So I'm going 1-0 Southampton. Telling you. 1-0 Southampton.
Okay, let's take a look, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the big one.
Are we gonna? This is the game.
big
of
one, the
games.
good
Arsenal versus
greatest.
Real Madrid.
Yes.
Big game on Tuesday. It's not part of the predictor, but I just thought we'd just get on.
We should talk about it. Arsenal gonna lose.
We're doing a
We're
big
gonna-
watch
we're
party,
gonna
a
win,
box part for that game.
You're doing a watch party, yeah?
Yeah, a box part for that game. Big game, big game.
Massive
Arsenal versus Real Madrid.
Can't
However, on the one hand, brilliant news that Saka's back.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. But then on the other hand,
It's part of the predictions.
we're making it part of the prediction.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make it part of the predictor. But on the other hand,
What a shame for Gabe.
no Gabriel.
But then,
And that's a
I'm
big
so
blow.
sad,
it's a
man.
it's a massive.
Yeah, you're so
When I
bad
think
mind.
about it, I'm so
Think
sad.
about what? What?
He ain't sad.
Do you
Don't
know?
listen
But
to
you,
him.
but you know
I
what?
am.
See how you bad mind?
No,
No,
but you know
because
what?
you wish injury on someone.
I don't wish
you
no
did
injury on
last
no,
week.
no.
I
You
don't
wish
wish no
you
injury on
spoke
them.
about
Carry
playing.
on.
You wish. I remember he said, if something happens. Remember I said you're doing that.
If anything,
People in the
You see,
comments that
people-
watch your show.
people you see in life,
No,
Right?
you wish injury on
see
someone, and
in
now
life,
you're playing
you see
injured.
in life, right? If, when you do that, right? If anything happens to Bruno this week,
No,
Ahead of that
no,
Lyon game.
no. Production, do me a favor, please. Even put it on the screen as well. Didn't Don Robbie insinuated a madness about a player getting injured?
insinuated.
I may
for
have
Roman?
joked about something, but I would
There
never
you
wish.
go.
I never wish
And
injury
now
on a
look,
player.
that joke was
You
expensive.
know that
Because
one
look
thing.
at Gabriel. Look
You
at
know what? I'll be
Gabriel.
honest with you. I
That's
never
what you
wish.
Don Robbie.
I might have joked
No.
and said, "Boy,
You
mate,
wouldn't say
hopefully
that.
this person's out or whatever, or
There you
Mbappe
go.
or whatever."
Now
But I
you lost your
don't.
centre-back.
But I don't wish. I don't wish.
I
no
don't
one's
wish
out.
injury on any player except John Terry.
God.
Rio
Right.
Ferdinand for life.
Anton,
What about Anton? Yeah, what happened to Anton?
Yeah,
You're
family,
cheap.
family blessings, bro.
What
Arsenal
about
versus
Rio's son?
Arsenal versus Real Madrid. Ty, you're our guest. We
I
allow
am.
you to go first.
Kind enough
Don't you
to
dare.
be.
Ty.
Can we win
Well,
this?
Of course we can win. Don't you dare what?
Ty, don't
Don't
say
you dare
something
what?
crazy, 'cause I
It's
heard
not-
you-
it's
I
not
heard you
cra-
have a- I-
it's
I
not
heard you got-
crazy.
I heard you got a prediction that you do all the time.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
gonna listen.
It's not
I'm
crazy
gonna-
like Britney. It's not crazy like
Okay,
Aerosmith.
I
So don't
wanna
try that
hear
on me.
What your prediction is?
You're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
2-0 to us, hopefully.
Oh my
And
God.
also, the thing is, with Gabe, it's such a shame for Gabriel M2. We wish him a speedy recovery, but this is a chance now for Jakub to show his worth. This is a chance.
I
now.
wouldn't play him, Ty.
Kivior.
Who?
If he plays, Jakub Kivior.
I wouldn't play him.
Jakub against-
So who's gonna play?
Listen, to me, if Ben White's fit, you play
Oh, it's Ben.
White.
Yeah, Ben is cool. Ben is cool.
Ben White.
But
I'm
you know-
worried about
Kill
Kivior.
you against Mbappe.
I'm worried. Kivior against Mbappe.
hope-
How do you
Yeah.
think he does?
That,
Kill you versus
I can't
Mbappe.
sleep. I can't sleep.
He's gonna do
Can't
alright.
sleep. He can't
I can't sleep,
I
bro.
can sleep fine. I can't wait for this game. You know what, KG? Thank you.
Yes.
Just like Raul, because you're under. Everybody outside the club is underestimated. I love it. I love
Yes.
it. Everybody. Like I said to Raul, I hope that the Real Madrid players and their head coach,
Yes.
Ancelotti or whatever you call him, are underestimate.
Hello.
Carlo.
Yeah.
What? Ancelotti, because I
Yes.
don't know. You know.
No.
Okay, that's why you saying Carlo.
Well,
then.
because I've seen him win so many titles, I think we just
Okay,
give him
then.
disrespect of saying it.
Oh, okay, yeah, big him
Like
up.
how you should say Sir Alex Ferguson.
Big him up, Ferguson. So, like I said, see, I lost my chain of thought. Like I said, everybody is writing us off outside the club. It's fine. I love it. I
You don't
cannot
love it.
wait. No, I do love it.
You don't
do
love
I
it.
look frightened?
Yeah, you do.
Do I look frightened?
Yeah, you look terrified.
I look terrified.
Inside,
So if I look terrified, did you see me against Raul?
Bro, I'm telling you
Okay
now.
then.
I'm
Okay,
telling
was
you
I
now.
was I
know
terrified
you.
against him?
I know
Was
you,
I
bro.
terrified against him?
I know you,
Was
bro.
I terrified
You're
against him?
hiding it, bro.
Hiding
You're
what?
hiding it. That's
I'm
why
hiding
you got all the
nothing.
merch on, bro. That's
No,
all
there's
the
no
two
merch.
headphones. And
There's
then
no
the
merch.
headphones,
There's no
all the-
merch
in
today.
the headphones,
It's
it's
Linus-
just
it's Linus Scott- it's
relaxation.
Linus Scott
Bro,
today.
it's like, Ty, be calm. Ty,
I'm
we're
always
gonna
calm.
get through this,
I'm
bro.
always
Yes,
calm.
I know you, bro.
No, we don't have to
I
act
know
like
your
Daniel
team.
Bedingfield, so
No,
don't even try that.
I know you,
Don't
bro.
even
You're not
try
ready
that.
this moment,
Alright,
and you're
don't
gonna
even try.
lose, bro.
We are going
Rodrigo,
Where you going?
Camavinga,
confident.
Vinicius.
Yeah, so
There you
Where
go.
you going?
So
Where
we
you
should be scared.
going?
Should we be scared?
Oh, it's a beat down. A beat down.
That's
Tottenham,
Manchester United,
yeah.
that's what
We're
Manchester
gonna
United.
see- I'm going to see that stupid Arsenal flag where, you know, the one that
It's not
waves that
stupid.
big flag.
It's not
yeah?
stupid.
I'm going to see him one time. He's going to raise that flag once. But guess what? We're going to see all the Real Madrid fans, Hala Madrid, yeah? 3 goals,
Got it.
3-1.
Well,
3-1
3
to
on
Madrid.
goals. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Right, I'm going.
We'll take
3
that.
goals from
We'll take
Real
that.
Madrid.
You
I'm
think they're going to
going-
be us 3 at Emirates?
Yes.
You must
I'm
be kidding.
going
You must be kidding.
2-1 to Arsenal.
Come on.
Are you going to get through the tie?
Hopefully. Obviously,
2-1. Listen,
you want
we
to get
need to
through
take.
me? Yeah, of course.
We
of
got a
course.
chance in that game. We got a chance. Listen, the
Everybody's
Gabriel
writing
thing.
us off.
The Gabriel
Kiwior,
thing.
It's a
Jacob.
shame.
I don't want him to play,
Jacob.
man. I want Ben White. If Ben White's fit, Ben White, Saliba, Timber,
And Miles.
Lewis Skelly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my back four. I
Good luck.
want that. You know. Oh, we just got a breaking news that Kevin De Bruyne has announced that he's leaving Manchester City at the end
Must
of
be
the season.
kidding.
Not
Well,
really
no.
a shock,
What they
but
gonna?
No, he's not the best. The
Where's
best
he
is
going?
Patrick. Where
He
he's
might
going,
go Saudi.
he's going anywhere to. He's going anywhere away from Manchester City because they're going to be in League Two. That's why he's leaving.
They're not going to be.
They're going to be League 2 when they get relegated.
gonna be in
Greatest
When they
Premier
get
League midfielder of all
relegated.
time?
You must be kidding. No,
Where?
that's
Of who?
Patrick.
Do you think
who?
he is?
No, that's Patrick.
Okay.
That's
I
Patrick
think he's
Vieira.
up there. He's up there.
Yeah, he's a
Like,
good-
creative-wise,
Good-
he's up there.
He's up there, but he's not the
brilliant
best.
servant, Brilliant servant.
Great player, great
Yeah,
player.
that's it. Brilliant servant.
My prediction, so I'm going 2-1. So I've gone
Patrick, man.
2-1. You know what? I want to add one more in. I don't know if it's in the predictor chart, but I'm going to add it in anyway. Leon versus Manchester United.
Why are you adding it? You can't add it. You can't do that.
It's not in the actual predictions. I just want to get.
Oh, you just want to get predictions?
Yeah.
Oh, easy work.
Huh?
Easy
I'm
work.
saying it's easy work for me to do a prediction.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
You lot got to listen.
Okay. Okay.
I like the way you changed that.
Okay.
He just he thought it to himself.
Oh,
Right,
no,
right, what- you
I'm
know
gonna
what it-
say
they're
that.
criminals in production,
No,
bro.
you know
They're
what-
criminals that mark that, and this is what they do. I say easy work, yeah, we'll lose.
No, you know what it is, right? You had a reflex action because you thought it was the old Man United. Back in the day where you just say easy work. Now, all
the
of a
cheats.
sudden,
The cheats.
now
go
you
again.
remember
cheats.
it's the,
It's the new
current
Man
United.
Hey, listen, we're gonna win that game though. We're gonna win that game.
So you hope.
Well, we've added it, and we've added Spurs versus Frankfurt
Oh,
too.
who's adding this? Who's doing this? Is what I'm saying, bro. They're criminals, bro.
Come on.
All right, cool. You know what? 2-1 Man United away from home. Big result. Spurs get a mash up, but that's fine.
Okay.
Give me your Spurs one as well. We just
Oh
do the two
yeah,
of them
easy.
together.
Spurs a loss.
home?
A
At home?
loss. Yeah.
Where you going?
1-0 Frankfurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Your two. Give us your two.
Right, so
Leon,
Leon,
Man United.
Leon Manchester United, it's obvious it's 2-0, Ainsley Alexander. Spurs versus Frankfurt, 1-0 to Frankfurt.
Right, I'll go Leon versus Man United. Don't really know much about Leon, but I know they got a few players.
Listen, they didn't play
Yeah, check that.
Ryan
player,
Church.
everyone
They
keeps
didn't play
telling
bad
me
against
about
us.
Ryan
Good, man.
something. He says that
Yeah,
he's like
good. And they
25
got
million.
they got a wide player as well. But
Really?
hey,
They didn't play bad in the Emirates Cup.
Leon, always a good atmosphere there. Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cauldron.
we can manage that.
2-1 to Leon.
2-1 Leon.
First leg. But I think United will get through overall.
Spurs.
Spurs versus Frankfurt, draw. I think that's going to be
It's gonna
1-1.
It's gonna be so serious. Oh my
1-1.
goodness.
It's- You know
Serious.
what it is with Spurs, right? They should beat Frankfurt. But it's the pressure. When the pressure comes on top of them.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, they have to take... I've been to Frankfurt, right, away. That play, a hostile
Is it?
atmosphere. The atmosphere, they got better atmosphere than Dortmund.
Yeah.
That's one of them crazy
Do you know what's?
atmosphere. That's not an easy place to go to, Frankfurt. And they're a good side as well.
Do you know what needs to be? Do you know what needs to happen more with fans and football fans across the world? We need to say on the mains in places when we were wrong. I was so wrong. I was really sad about not getting tell. Yeah. I was wrong about that. Listen, I can't tell you.
right,
Playing.
poor, innit?
I'm telling you right now, that guy is
poor.
He's been poor,
Yeah.
and we were wrong about it. Sometimes we've got to say when we're wrong.
But you
about
know what it
certain
is with
things.
him again? He's a young kid. They're now bringing him into like almost rely on a kid.
I desperately know, but I was
It's time,
angry
doesn't
with
he,
my
time?
board about not doing that, business.
But
Is there
they're
anything
right.
you guys have been wrong about that you want to apologise about?
I want to apologise for not cussing Alex Ferguson more. That's what I want to apologise for. That's what I would apologise
Bro,
for.
we're showing moments of growth, bro.
Yeah, that's growth.
We're
That's
in the
growth.
bro, we're getting to the second
You
quarter
see-
of the
you-
year, bro. and this
Yeah.
is
You know what?
acting.
You know what, right? There might have to be some fans at Arsenal, not me, right?
Yeah.
They might have to apologise about Marino.
Yes,
He was
Mikael.
he's picking up a lot of stick,
Yeah.
right? And he right has come into a striker position. And he has stepped up. I'm telling you. I'm not saying he's.
What about your apology, though? You need to apologise to Liverpool because you tried to write them off and then they've
I've never
shown you
written
up.
Liverpool off this season.
Well, you
That's
tried to
no,
move.
no, I don't.
You need
I
to
don't-
apologise for saying that it's
I don't have to
it's our season as well.
I never.
It could
I
be
never.
us.
I
You
don't
need
have
to-
to
you need to
apologise to
apologise to
Liverpool.
that as well.
Because
It
I've
could
been
be
saying all
I'm right on
season.
it. There you go, right
I've
on
been
it.
bigging-
You
I've
need
been
to
bigging them up.
apologise.
It
could
You
be
need
us
to
as well.
apologise.
To Liverpool. It
Wait,
could be
listen.
us.
You're always
It could be us.
cussing.
You need to apologise because you were talking the talk and all of a sudden you're humble now.
They've won it.
Why?
They deserve it. Well done
Apologise to Liverpool fans
I'm not.
then.
Well,
Apologise to AGT
I never
right
dissed
now.
them.
Why?
You've got
For
something
what?
to
I never
apologise
dissed
to
them.
AGT
For what?
for.
And I ain't apologising to
Apologise to
For what?
AGT right
For
now.
what? For what?
Shut up. Okay, listen. By the way, just before we finish the show,
Yes.
right? There's a big game coming up, right? And we're going to be covering it here on DR, right? I don't know if you guys know about it. Well, you know about it because we've been spoken about it.
Yeah.
Charlton Stadium, the end of May.
Oh, yeah.
Nigeria, Ghana.
Come on.
Jamaica and Trinidad, right? In a 4-way tournament, yeah?
Yes.
I don't want you rubbing your hands,
I don't know why you're rubbing your hands.
right? Zimbabwe. You couldn't even beat
Zimbabwe,
them.
listen, he's
Bro,
bringing up the
they
Zimbabwe
drew
thing. That's
with-
what
And by the
I'm
way, I
saying.
don't know if
Vincent.
I don't know if,
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I don't,
They
I,
drew
Wait,
St.
hold on,
Vincent.
hold on. One second. Wait, hold on. Let me get
Even
that
though
again.
Robbie's my
Are
homie.
you telling me the truth?
Yes.
did what?
They drew with St. Vincent.
Are you telling me the truth?
but hold on, wait a minute. He didn't finish the story though. It was the 2 legs.
Yeah.
They drew the first
You
one.
draw with St. Vincent.
Wait a
drew
minute.
with
Yes,
St. Vincent.
we drew the first
You
leg.
see?
But what happened in the second leg? Right?
They drew with St. Vincent.
Time, what happened in the
told me
second?
St. Vincent,
Wait a
bro.
minute. Wait a minute.
No. Hold on.
What happened in the
wait.
second
St.
leg?
Vincent.
Yeah, bro.
And the second leg, Ty?
I don't know. You told me.
The second leg, they beat them
drew
3-0.
St. Vincent.
So,
You drew
and
St.
they're
Vincent.
through.
They drew St.
Right?
Vincent.
And
Have
they're
you seen
through.
their group? Have you
Right?
seen their group?
And
Have you
in
seen their
that,
group?
and in that game,
Dominican
right?
Republic.
Wait a minute. In that,
The British Virgin Isles. The British Virgin Islands. Dominican Republic, the British Virgin Islands. And I don't know. That's why I have to apologise. That's why I broke the camera. I fell and I rolled and I hit my head on the camera. Came out and I broke the camera, which I apologise for. Yeah. I don't know who else is it.
think Nigeria- you know Nigeria-
That's in their group. That's in their group where they're trying to talk to us.
Yo, you know Nigeria might not qualify for the World Cup.
Don't do that.
But anyway, you know what?
You don't know that. You don't know
I'm
that.
not
You
even
might.
too sure because I'm not even too sure if we will.
can still
I don't
qualify.
think we'll get to play you because the format is the first game you're playingGhana.
Yeah.
We'll
and
win
if we
that.
win,
And
We'll
we're
win
playing
that.
Trinidad.
and it won't
So
Trinidad
what
beat
is
you,
it
we
gonna
beat
be?
Ghana.
So it's probably going to be
What
it's
is
probably
it?
going to be
No,
Probably
it's
us,
probably gonna
Trinidad.
be
it's Jamaica versus
probably
Ghana.
Nigeria versus Trinidad.
Look at
It's Jamaica versus
I,
Ghana.
I love Robbie, but he's trying to dismiss us.
he's
And,
trying
and,
to-
and
yes.
also,
Yes.
I asked Yardi,
Yes.
what have Jamaica won in the country? He couldn't answer. Robbie couldn't answer.
We've won Caribbean Cups.
Dave, no, what is it?
What
is
have you
Caribbean
won?
Cup?
You
What is
know what?
Caribbean
All
Cup?
right.
We've won
Let me
African
see.
nations
Let me
and
see.
Olympics.
Wait a minute. Let me
And
see.
Olympics.
Wait a
And
minute.
Olympics.
Let me
Have
see.
you
if
got
it's
Exactly.
Have you got an Olympics?
Exactly.
Have you got an Olympics?
1996. That's
And
right.
Who did
That's
we
right.
play?
We
Remind
beat-
him.
Well, I always remind them we beat Brazil
Yes.
in the semi-final after
Yes.
going 3-1 down
Yes.
and having a penalty
I
save.
remember on
after
Eurosport they
extra
said we've
time.
got a mountain to climb.
Yeah,
And
after
we climbed it.
After extra time, then
You know
we
what?
beat Argentina 3-2 in the
Told
final.
them
Can you
again.
press that button again?
What button? What button?
You know
I'm
which
playing
button.
the button.
The
I'm
one-
playing the
No,
button
no,
for
wait,
your-
wait.
Now I'm playing the button for Jamaica, bro.
Feels I feel sick. That's how I feel. I feel it's embarrassing.
I remember when they
Now
went.
press the other button. Press the other
What button, bro?
You know which one. The one you've been
button?
pressing
You're
all
an
show.
absolute disgrace.
Why?
You're a
Why?
cheat.
Why?
Right?
Why?
Nigeria in that tournament were an absolute disgrace.
He won tournament in the Olympics.
Do you know
when he
what?
won it.
In the Olympics. And you
When
know
he
why?
won it.
Why?
Right? Because everybody else's players are under
Here
21.
we go. You see?
Right?
Here we go.
Right?
Here we
I
go.
mean,
Oh my God.
their goalkeeper went to school with KG at the time. Right? Their centre forward was the same age as Ty. Yeah? And these men were disgracing the cheeks.
football
Right?
slander.
But anyway, we're going to find out.
This
Right? I
is
can't wait for
football
that.
slander. This is football
And
slander.
we will take
No,
it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember, right? This is
Bro,
funny.
this is a big channel, allegedly.
Allegedly. allegedly. I always remember, right? Remember Taribo West?
Terrible.
Yeah.
He's a pastor now.
I can't remember who he used to play for, but he's a
Inter,
pastor now.
Inter Milan.
Yeah, and remember he's a wiki player. He said
Yeah,
green
black,
hair,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I always remember, right? I used to have a
Legend,
friend,
he's legend,
friend of
legend.
mine. He was Nigerian, yeah.
Yeah.
And at that time, I'd say that guy was probably he was older than me at them times, so he's probably about
Can't tell me his friends
30.
with Taribo.
He's probably about
Taribo, the legend.
36.
You're trying
It's
to
quite a
tell me-
long time ago,
You're
right?
trying to tell me they're friends.
This guy's probably about 36, right?
Now he's.
Taribo West at that time was about, said he was 22.
Now we're ending the show. Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
he's
nah.
23.
What we're not gonna do? Listen, people.
Allegedly.
Don't forget. To
Wait.
No.
And the guy said to
Sign
me,
up for the move.
the guy said to
Robbie.
me, he goes, yeah, right, he was in my class.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Look at that.
Listen.
Allegedly.
Look at that.
Listen.
Look at that.
Allegedly.
Look at
And
trying to diss us.
this rumour has nothing to do with Lyland Scott. And it's
Football
allegedly.
slander. That's football slander.
Right, listen, we have reached the end of the episode, right? I hope you've enjoyed it today. Thank you very much, Ty, for
Thank you
coming
very
on.
much for
I want
inviting
to
me.
big
Thank
up
you.
Lyland Scott, of course, who brought you this episode. And don't forget,
you very much.
people,
Thank you.
you got a chance to win a free Lyland Scott polo shirt by predicting the exact result to the Manchester derby. Manchester City visiting Manchester United at Old Trafford on Sunday. Fresh new polo, right? The weather's changed. It's beautiful outside. You need them polos, so get it right now. All you got to do is enter the competition. Click the link in the description. First 20 people that predict the exact result will win yourself one of them. So click the box below, get involved, and sign up right now to enter the prediction. There's a form there you just got to fill out. It's quick and easy to do. And you could win one of those polo shirts. Thanks very much.
Thank you. But one thing I would say though, with KG, that one, I should have cussed Allardyce and Pulis more. But one thing I will say though is that one thing I apologise for is not bigging up the refs and the VAR and people more when they've made right decisions. That's what I would apologise for.
There you go. That's it. You're convicted.
But I'm sad that I didn't cuss
And now
Manchester United
I hope
Alex
you now, when you do your shout outs, you say the doctors, the nurses, and the refs making it a better
What do you mean
place.
the cheats? Can I ever say to the cheats?
We'll end it there.
Thank you.
How did you feel, Big Ange, after you cupped your ears to the Tottenham fans after they booed you for taking off
I didn't
Bergvall?
do that, mate. I've got an ear infection, mate. I've got an ear infection. I was like, can I hear what's going on? Because I thought I'd score a goal, mate. So I don't know if the fans that cut me ears, mate. Fuck the fans, mate. That's what I think, to be honest.
Bit embarrassing to find out that the goal is then disallowed,
You
wasn't
don't
it?
get to tell me what's embarrassing, mate. I don't believe in assists. I don't believe in goals. I don't believe in defending, mate. High line to the end, mate. And that's how I see my football. So if you see it's embarrassing, I see it's a privilege, mate.
How did you feel, Big Ange, after you cupped your ears to the Tottenham fans after they booed you for taking off Bergvall?
I didn't do that, mate. I've got an ear infection, mate. I've got an ear infection. I was like, can I hear what's going on? Because I thought I'd score a goal, mate. So I don't know if the fans that cut me ears, mate. Fuck the fans, mate. That's what I think, to be honest.
Bit embarrassing to find out that the goal is then disallowed,
You
wasn't
don't
it?
get to tell me what's embarrassing, mate. I don't believe in assists. I don't believe in goals. I don't believe in defending, mate. High line to the end, mate. And that's how I see my football. So if you see it's embarrassing, I see it's a privilege, mate. I've got to win a trophy, mate, to bring him back.
Yeah.
Well, he just best of wishes to his family, mate. Best of wishes to his family.
Good one. Do that line again without. Do it again without. Does he just have to do the best of wishes and pass it back?
Best of wishes, best of wishes to his family.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, cool.
so you just all you got to do is the best of wishes to his family and pass it back without laughing. Yeah.